Episode 16, Fascia, Flow, and the Somatic Path, Wisdom, Science, and the Sacred Connective Web. Did you know your fascia, the body's connective tissue web, is one of the most powerful gateways to healing, flow, and embodied connection? What if movement could wake up not just your muscles, but your entire nervous system, helping you soothe inflammation, regulate stress, and feel whole again? Stay with me now. In this episode, we'll explore how ancient wisdom, somatic experiencing, Japanese philosophy, and modern fascia science invite us to soften and activate the fascial network gently so you can move with more trust and less pain. As you settle in, listen for the subtle sound that awakens the river within you. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale fully through your mouth as if you're blowing out a candle. Notice any places that feel tight and imagine your breath melting through your inner web. Greetings and namaste, beautiful soul. Welcome to Yoga PodClass. I'm Chelsea Lael Kennedy, your guide, friend, and fellow traveler on this journey of embodied wellness. This isn't just a podcast. It's a sacred space where we practice the kind of yoga that begins off the mat, in your breath, your body, your nervous system, in your everyday life. I'm a trauma-informed yoga instructor, a somatic mindfulness mentor, and a survivor. My work comes from a deep place of lived experience, healing, and faith. And so does this podcast. Each episode, we explore the sacred connection between ancient wisdom and modern science through movement, meditation, and breath awareness. This helps you to return to your body as a safe and sovereign space. During this time, I invite you to focus on your breath, soften between the eyebrows, invitation to relax the jaw. Begin to curiously notice how your breath takes up space inside of you, trusting in the support beneath you, acknowledging the atmosphere and the ether around you, adjusting your spinal posture, ears elongated from your shoulders, slight tilt of the chin up. Please be safe and kind. You are responsible for your practice. Let's begin. As we settle into the reflection together, I want to ask you, what does your body need when it whispers tightness? Where does your fascia, this living web, hold your stories in tension? Can you trust that even the smallest, slowest movement might soften the grip that holds you captive? Let's weave this reflection into ancient wisdom, modern neuroscience, and the somatic path that guides us. Let's dive in. In yoga, the movement practice, asana, was never just about stretching the muscles. It's about awakening your pranic pathways and the deep riverbeds of fascia that hold your stories. Iyengar yoga teaches us to refine alignment and precision, feeling how each posture flows through the fascial network. Vinyasa reminds us that breath is the sacred river that moves us. Vinyasa is the practice of how we link our movement with our breath, while Somatic Experiencing, founded by Peter Levine, shows us how trauma can freeze inside of our fascia, held in patterns of tension or collapse. When we move with curiosity and presence, our nervous system learns it's safe to flow again. In Japanese philosophy, especially the Maiden's Path, we remember that softness is not weakness. It is strength. The quiet, steady practice of presence creates true transformation, not force. Even research shows that fascia responds beautifully to vibration and frequency. Today, the music is tuned to 432 Hz, which aligns with your body's natural resonance, supporting the fascial network, your vagus nerve, and your body's anti-inflammatory response. So why does this really work? Not just spiritually, but in your biology. Your fascia is a living network of collagen fibers that wrap around your muscles, organs, and bones. It communicates with your nervous system, storing old patterns. Slow, mindful movement stimulates your vagus nerve, activates your fascial network, and helps the body switch from flight or flight to rest and digest, easing inflammation. In neurolinguistic programming, also known as NLP, asking how much is enough today repatterns your inner script from push through the pain to listen and soften. This helps your fascia stay hydrated, flexible, and alive. Before we move, always honor your body's boundaries. Stay within your comfort zone. If you're managing a connective tissue disorder, chronic inflammation, or severe trauma flare-ups, practice gently. Pause as needed, or consult your trusted care team, and never practice while driving. Now let's invite a gentle wave through your fascia together, finding a shape that feels steady, seated, supported in a chair, or standing in mountain tadasana. Feel your feet and or your sits bones rooting down into the ground, anchoring you in support, strength, and nourishment. Allow your spine to lengthen with softness, relaxing the shoulders. Option 2, close your eyes or soften your gaze. Begin scanning from crown of the head through the body all the way down to the fingertips and the toes. Noticing where the fascia feels sticky or held. Place a hand on your belly or heart if that feels safe. Begin to feel the subtle web between your breath and the tissues. Staying in this stillness, following your body, your mental scan, or if it feels moving to you in a good way, invitation to inhale while tilting the pelvis slightly forward, expanding the belly, pulling the shoulders onto the back. Exhale, rounding gently, drawing the navel back. Feel the wave ripple through your fascia. Moving with your breath, allowing the breath itself to move you. Waving through the spine, riding the wave of your breath. Continuing in that mental body scan of the fascial network. Transitioning into side body stretch. Inhaling, sweeping arms up overhead. Exhale, holding the left wrist and the right hand side bending to the right. Few rounds of breath, breathing into your side ribs, rooting down through the sits bones or your feet. Inhaling back up to stand. Opposite hand, grabbing the opposite wrist, bending over to the opposite side. Exhale, release, tipping over. Few rounds of breath, finding length along the side body. Inhaling back to standing. Exhale, release fully. On your next inhale, lengthening through the crown. Exhale, gently spiraling right. Ribs guide you without force. Hips stay forward. Hands can be together at heart center or resting in your lap. Staying for a few breaths. And when you're ready, inhaling to center. Exhale to switch. Again, inhaling through the crown, lengthening towards the sky. Exhale, gently spiral to the left, leading with the torso, hips stay forward. Few rounds of breath. For advanced practitioners, I invite you to explore gentle figure eights with the rib cage or rolling shoulder spirals. One shoulder forward and then the other, front to back, back to front. Moving slowly, nourishingly, like thick honey. Allowing you to feel your fascia sliding like silk. Once again, reminding you to soften your jaw, relax your tongue, and micro move to remind your nervous system, I am safe to unwind. I want to thank you for showing up to this practice today. Thank yourself for attending to your fascia and your flow. Thank your body for carrying you through all that it has. Here are some practical ways to honor this practice off the mat. Take a mindful fascia stretches every hour at your desk. Hydrate. Your fascia loves water. Use the 432 Hz frequency tracks while you rest or meditate. Add in one gentle, slow vinyasa or Iyengar practice each week. Trust that your smallest micro movements matter. A word of wisdom from the old Buddha today. Your body is precious. It is your vehicle for awakening. Treat it with care. Self-reflection, invitation options to journal. Asking yourself, where in my body do I feel most tension or stuck energy? How might I invite my fascia to soften today? Affirming, I trust my body's wisdom. I move gently. I am held in my sacred web. Your fascia is your living river. When you move slowly and listen deeply, your nervous system learns that you are safe to flow. If this practice nourished you, I invite you to go deeper. Inside the EEL Health and Wellness app, you'll find habit trackers, fascia-friendly flows, breath work, and gentle meditations. Join our Facebook group, Heal Be Self, gravitating towards a healthier you. Or follow our Facebook page, Earth at Large, for daily inspiration. Connect with me on LinkedIn to help this ripple grow. If this resonated, drop a comment below sharing how you'll soften your fascia this week. Share this episode with a friend who needs a gentle reminder that they are safe to move and be moved. And subscribe so you never miss these sacred moments off the mat into real life. Your presence is powerful. Thank you for being here. Namaste.